So a few days ago, I was here with my good mate in Warsaw, and I noticed some popular day game channels in the UK have been deleted, and every other instance or web property that these guys own have also been deleted. I'm talking the YouTube channel's gone, the website's gone, Twitter's gone, Instagram gone, everything gone. And these are popular channels in the UK. So I have a fair idea why this would happen. I know how this works and why you might need to do that. I'm not going to say a word about it or speculate about it. So a while ago, I remember I relaunched this channel in June of last year, so it's only been going a year or so, and I did a video called Keep Ploughing Properly, and I also did a video that London pickup artists are getting a bad rep, because I observed this years ago, that guys are approaching women in the wrong way, fundamentally the wrong way. So things like escalating inappropriately at the wrong moment, pushing when they shouldn't be pushing, trying to plow through resistance when it's real resistance and the girl doesn't want you to do it. It's not a token, but she doesn't actually want you to do it. And inappropriately chasing her around, distressing her, harassing her. And yeah, I mean, it's a mild form of sexual harassment, or I don't know what the law would call it. I think, again, if you look at some cases now, or at least one case in England, I'm skipping around the issue, as you can see, it's not considered mild what somebody has done, and they're in a fair degree of trouble with the law. So what I would recommend is, first of all, be careful out there. Secondly, understand that I have been called purple pill by quite a few people because of what I say about coming from a position of love and respect for women. Now, think about what those people are saying, and then look at my videos like the Colombian Kiss Close video, and look at how dominant I am in that video. Look about the way that I do things. Very straightforward, very direct, very straight to the point, once described as like how James Bond would game, you know? Very straight to the point, very direct, very dominant, but calibrated too. And the secret sauce, I guess, is that the ability to empathise, think of other people's feelings, come from a position of love and respect, and actually read back what the girl is giving to you. Remember when I made Secret Society 5 years ago now? I think it was prescient at that time. No one had really talked about this. And I talked about IOIs as a portal into awareness. It's not just about IOIs, but that's the way that you can start to build awareness. Awareness is what these guys are missing. They are not reading the signals that are coming back from the girls, and they are making gross mistakes. Not only making mistakes, but you can also, when you've got better awareness, you can spot signals, very, very subtle signals. Again, the Colombian Kiss Close video, look at how she appears not to be interested, and then I'm doing it and she is interested all of a sudden. I knew she was interested straight away. I was kind of playing with the energy and stuff, but when you can do that, you can do things that other people don't realise are possible, and you know when to escalate, and you make it the right time, but you never land yourself in this kind of trouble, and you certainly don't go around upsetting girls. So what I recommend is, first of all, be careful if there's any kind of verbal no from a girl. If she's verbalising it, remember girls are not confident, especially if the guy's quite large as well, or just being masculine or dominant. You know, it's scary for them, and if they say no, they know you might get your arse in your hands and get aggressive. So they don't like doing it. So if they are, that means no, and we're talking about from an approach and just trying to, you know, get with her. And she makes it clear that she's not interested. So just back off, leave her the hell alone and walk away, you know. So you're respecting her and you're not causing her any distress. That's my main priority. But also you're not going to land yourself in trouble as well. Just think about from her perspective and think of her like a human being, you know. I have talked about empathy before. I've said videos saying it's not all about you. Just astonishing lack of empathy. Some of the guys that comment, I know most of you don't comment and you're great guys. A lot of you buy my products. Thank you so much for that. But some of the guys commenting, it's obvious to me that you're like some kind of weird alien and you can't understand that other people have feelings and that they inhabit this planet the same way that you do, and they're not your little playthings to be pushed around and played with for your pleasure. So think about that when you're approaching girls as well. So be careful of that. And have my Approach with Confidence course. It's a free course to start with. It gives you an introduction to this stuff. I guess if you watch that, at the very least, you're not going to be running around chasing girls that don't want to have anything to do with you, upsetting them and in a miscalibrated way, getting yourself in trouble and upsetting her too. And of course, the Secret Society, the 5.5-hour video series where I talked about this all of that time ago, is building empathy, knowing the signals, reading the signals from the girl, knowing where she's at in the interaction, when to push, when not to push, helps on your dates too, all that kind of stuff. So yes, I'm trying to get you to look at the Secret Society product too. And yeah, just be careful out there, and don't go around upsetting girls when you approach them. And I'll speak to you soon.